Hello everybody, welcome to the session Project Status Reporting and Analyzing System. My name is Ekaterina and I represent Russian IT company Contact. First of all, I would like to thank founders, all sponsors, organizers and other people who have contributed so much time and efforts in such a great event to share ideas and spread working experience around the world. My company Contact was established in 2007 in St. Petersburg in Russia. We specialize in Microsoft SharePoint and project technologies and have an experience in developing complex solutions for construction, retail, engineering and professional services sectors. It was a big pleasure to win this year the Russian stage of the Microsoft Partner Award in category of Project and Portfolio Management. Today in my session I'm going to overview our own corporate solution. This is a reporting system for a complex project data analysis with opportunity to assess the project tendency based on objective assumptions. I will take 20 minutes and the second part is going to be devoted to questions, I guess. The idea of the reporting system was taken after a talk with one of the clients who was explaining some issues that they usually faced with during project management daily activity. In a few words, the client is a big player at food retail market in Russia led by a highly experienced management team. So during the talk, the key points that they have emphasized were quite general. First of all, there were mentioned the necessity of conducting centralized project portfolio monitoring process and lack of unified report templates. The second point was difficulties of corporate gathering actual project data and subjective factors and biases, which PMs tend to use in terms of current project status and its dynamic. And at last but not the least, it's the lack of a single place to collect project data for retrospective project analysis and KPIs. Before the implementation of our system to improve and organize weekly project monitoring and reporting process, the client had to be already working with Microsoft Project Server to plan, monitor and evaluate tasks and resources, risks and issues in projects. CIO and other project stakeholders were gazing at a system that would provide them a strong project status awareness level from the different angles. The main requirements to a new reporting system was its ability to compare key points in terms of current and previous reports data to supply the information about project trends changes based on positive or negative tendency. So what did we propose? We offered to create project status monitoring system that could help automate the whole process and put more emphasis on the data analysis and prediction tools. Before the solution, the client had been using project status reporting in Excel. Considering the process, all project managers had to fill in this form every week and then email it to PMO. After this, PMO was verifying and approving all reporting and consolidating the information from all approved reports manually in a single document for a board of directions and other stakeholders. As a result, the whole weekly reporting process was taken up to 2 working days. In addition, it's important to know that all parts of the report were filled out manually, as well as the information about project trends changes was based on the subjective project manager assumptions. That is why the main objectives of the project status reporting system were to raise the quality of information with the help of unified process, to decrease time costs of project report creating process and increase its quality, to standardize internal processes of PMO, and finally to set up a single data repository for collecting all project portfolio data of various projects' data and their dynamics. The reporting system's architecture is fully built on Microsoft technology. It's obvious that the list of programs is quite primitive and familiar to the key users. Thus, it eliminates the need to conduct extensive training as changes incorporate into the current business processes. The implementation of the PSR model has open architecture that consists of the following parts: connectors, which gather data from the resources and pass it to data warehouse. Data warehouse SQL data storage that is used to store project data taking into account that it's timely phased. SharePoint application that interfaces with users, allowing them view and approve reports. And finally, formatters for export report into any desired formats. Reporting system collects all necessary project information in one database that is used for comprehensive analysis. A single repository of data helps to combine historical project information for each reporting period automatically. As you can see, the system's control objects are project risks and control questions, execution progress data and project status information, approved last period's project data, trends, and KPIs. Trends and status indicators are calculated on the basis of historical data from the past periods. Besides it's convenient and informative, it's also incredibly effective in terms of operational management and project changes tracking. The report generation and control process involves several roles: execution staff, project managers, coordinators, PMO, and top management. The process is not so complicated. Users actualize the task status, project managers control it, balance resources, and actualize the project status with contractors, and then project coordinators and PMO tend to approve reports to prepare a weekly summary report of project portfolio. In this process, the reporting system always provides a draft version of the report, as well as all previous approved copies of the reports. The draft version can be modified only by project managers. It implies that project manager can update baseline and current project plan from project server, actualize risks and question status from SharePoint sites, and create the report based on project server and SharePoint data for approval. Then it goes through PMO to Board of Direction for review and discussion, but the top management receives only high-level report with summary indicators and KPIs. It means that during the report life cycle, all user roles deal with a special set of data that are only relevant for them. Here I would like to show some pictures of the project status reporting system. The first form is a consolidated report list which collects all project reports with project name, last approval, and created for approval dates. As you can see, some of the report rows are marked with a color identification by approval state. In this form, users can view all approved reports and the final draft version of any project reports from a single place. As for project coordinators and PMO, It's a fast and easy way to approve project reports with a one click from the one place. The main report page includes the information about key tasks from the project plan, summary information with KPI status, and general comment from the project manager considering project execution status. This page is not able to be changed because all data goes through project server and SharePoint sites. In the web report form, we can analyze active risk status, which is calculated on the basis of information about the likelihood of the risk, the degree of influence, cost and time estimates of the risk. Considering control questions. It's a fixed set of potential project issues and problems which a project manager should identify, describe the reason of their emergence, their influence, and then propose a solution. From the leadership perspective, it's a clear checklist of the most important problems that may cause severe risks. This top-level project control facilitates a quick grasp and evaluation of the current project status. It's important to note, control questions are connected with special indicators which are used in our report as KPIs. As you can see, indicators are shown in indicator column. The main point is that all KPIs except of risks are calculated based on those control questions answers. You can argue that KPIs tend to be very thought and dependable on project manager answers. I would partly agree with you on this point, but here I'm going to put it in a nutshell. Then a project manager works with a draft version of the report. All data automatically are displayed on the summary page. Here you can see all comments and answers which were filled in the control question form in and trends, which are based on a comparison of the current and past periods. The interesting fact that project managers are able to change the status indicators only the downside. It was made to allow the managers to mark all weak points by his own if it's worth to pay attention at. According to the result of implementation PSR model, the formation of a weekly report was decreased on average by 60-65% and was taking no more than 1.5 hours of working time, while the formation of a consolidated report was reduced from 3 hours to 10 minutes. This mechanism has both improved the quality of reports and reduced the complexity of their preparation. The image of the client's company has risen in the eyes of the customers with the help of the process unification and the use of established forms of project reporting. The beautiful point of implementation this solution is the fast speed of deployment as a part of the current configuration of the project management system without any system changes. This contributes to the immediate initiation of work and minimizes the cost of expanding hardware and software system, as well as user training. Project Status Report model does not only standardize the internal processes of project management within the company, but also provides a powerful tool for analyzing and controlling the project portfolio in the progress of the time period. Such instruments are crucial for the most organizations, which are involving in project activities and seeking opportunities for optimizing the working hours of their employees. The main benefits of using PSR model are following. project status data are being combined from several sources, from project server, from project site in SharePoint, from other line of business applications like service desks where initial requests are registered. The second one is project status report lifecycle is formalized and cannot be ignored. Then PSR database contains timely phase data that allow to analyze project trends and forecast tendency based on them. And the fourth is PSR model can work with Project Server 2010, 2013 or Project Online. To sum up, it's hard to discover such powerful instrument around Microsoft competitors. Microsoft Project has unique combination of powerful tools for project tasks and resource management, for tight collaboration, for risks and issue management, for portfolio management and analysis, and now for project status time phase reporting and retrospective analysis. Our solution is replicable and scalable. Consequently, it's considered likely to be used in other our clients' departments to unify the project documentation around the company. And here I'm going to finish my presentation. Thank you for your attention. I'm ready to answer any questions with a big pleasure, and also you can see our contact information. Please do not hesitate to contact us via email or phone. We are always ready for a partnership. Thank you all, guys. Have a good day.